go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 7 of I don't know. Is this a playthrough? It seems like we need to invent a new word for whatever this is. Of Infocom's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Although having said that, we did make genuine progress last week. I think we went back and fed the cheese sandwich to the dog and completed the miniature invasion fleet section. We then went to the Islington party and did the thing that was required, which was to get some fluff off Arthur, playing as Trillian, which then resulted in the dialogue that Zaphod's spiel and Trillian leaving with him. And we then warped into the launch of the Heart of Gold sequence, in which we're too hungover to remember our great plan for stealing it as Zaphod, and therefore the puzzle results in a whole load of trying to get the right incantation and sequence of events that lead us to taking the Heart of Gold, and so which we did, which involves getting the guards to put their rifles down and then taking the blaster off Trillian, and then shooting the rifles with the blaster and then going to the Heart of Gold. The one thing that we didn't do, I just checked before. During the week, I just checked that, first of all, that we had a save of right at that point, which we didn't have previously. So I redid that and got the save for when we arrive back, presumably at the Heart of Gold. And then I just checked that we really do arrive back at the Heart of Gold, which we do. But I also just looked at our inventory, and the toolbox is missing. So just to bring everybody up to speed, if I restore, I'll restore to back on the Heart of Gold, and then wait, and then listen, and then go south. We're in entry bay number 2. Now do an inventory. We have no tea, the thing our aunt gave us, and that contains jacket fluff, tweezers, towel, paint chipper, hyperwave pincer, signalling device, sales brochure, diffusion rasp, pliers, screwdriver, toothbrush, Hitchhiker's Guide, and a gown. The gown contains pocket fluff, and we have the babelfish. We don't have the toolbox.
But we also don't have the stone. So there's other things that we used in other mini.
That's true.
That have disappeared. So
yeah,
it's not,
Yeah, so it does appear like, we have the jacket fluff. So it appears that things that are important we do take with us. The other thing that we lose, we took didn't we take Arthur's common sense out of his brain? And we don't have that either. So we've taken
That's
it out.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have ours either.
Yeah. So we've got no way of restoring any common sense to Arthur or this game, which I guess follows.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, the trouble is, now that we've had the whole cheese sandwich issue, do we think that we're fine and that the game is making sure that we have the things that we need? Or do we think that maybe we effed up and we need to figure out how to open the toolbox because it's locked and we can't open it, in order to take whatever's inside it because it's something that we need, and we didn't actually complete the stealing of the Heart of Gold fully? I'm just saying,
did we actually use it for anything?
Nothing, no. Nothing.
Well, there was no point to it then, so we must have to open it, surely.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
or maybe there was just no point to it.
Maybe there's just no point to it. We have no way of knowing So
It seems more likely that there was a point to it than there is no point to it whatsoever.
It does seem slightly to have a locked toolbox in our possession and then for no reason. Yeah.
It may be a bit of a cheat, but is it worth someone looking at a walkthrough to see if that's important before we obsess on it?
I mean, I did go back to our previous save. Obviously, the save that we had, I can't remember the name of the place where the launch is happening. We were already on the cliff where we saved, so I needed to go back to the save before that, which is the 4th time we arrive at the Heart of Gold after the Islington party. But then when I then went and activated the portable drive, we didn't end up as at the launch. We ended up somewhere else. So I could now go back, bearing in mind that we have at least another thing to do, as well as steal the Heart of Gold again, in order to give us an opportunity to try and explore the toolbox a bit more. I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to go back to that save.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay, if that's what people wanted to do. My vote would be the opposite. My vote would be just carry on. I think in this game, going back, because we might have to go back, we're just going to endlessly be going back. But I'm outvoted, so
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a quick thing to do if we can remember how to.
If we go forward a long way and get stuck,
Then I've got
because
more
we
work to
haven't-
do.
yeah.
So right, we need to go back to here, and then listen, and then go south, and then okay. So we're basically in the same position. It just seems odd that you have to do the Beeblebrox thing, and you get nothing for it. Like all of the others, we did get something for it, right? We got the paint chipper from the microscopic fleet. We got the interface, the Nutrimat interface from the Bug Blatter beast. We got the jacket fluff from the party. We didn't even keep the blaster when we stole the Heart of Gold. Anyway. Or, I mean, it's possible that obviously it was Zaphod that took it. I mean, it's possible that the toolbox is now somewhere on the Heart of Gold in our timeline now. I didn't explore the ship. If you get my drift.
yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's go up here. And so yeah, what we need to do is push generator switch in order to jump somewhere else. Dark again. Wait. C. Darkness. Look at light. The light resolves itself into the bright yellow sun of Earth. You are hurrying up a country lane. The sky is light and clear, but you keep glancing at it with apprehension because you know that it will shortly be torn apart by Vogon ships, and that the hills and trees around you will just burn up and blow away, and you hope there's time for a quick drink beforehand. You want to hitch a ride aboard the Vogon fleet, but are anxious because it's so long since you were through a matter transference beam. Country lane. The road runs from Arthur's home to the north towards the village pub to the west. I'm saving here.
So what do we need to do? We need to persuade the foreman to lie down instead of Arthur.
Do.
Yes.
I guess we go north to Arthur. Let's have a look at our inventory. We have a
Yeah.
satchel. Opening the satchel reveals Santraginian mineral water, a towel, Hitchhiker's Guide, an electronic sub-ether signaling device, and satchel fluff.
Huh.
So another
More
source
fluff.
of fluff
Hmm.
and some water. North. Front of house. Before you is the house of your friend Arthur Dent, who is lying in front of a bulldozer. You have no idea why. You have no idea about most things about Arthur, even why you regard him as a friend, but you do, and must therefore return his towel before you leave. Nearby stands an impatient man. There seems to be a bit of an atmosphere. Nothing special about Arthur Dent. Talk to Arthur.
I guess you need to give him the towel.
Yeah. Arthur Dent looks at you expectantly as if you seem to be about to talk. Okay. Give towel to Arthur. Inexplicably, Arthur takes no notice of the towel, which, magnificently, you are trying to return to him. Instead, he says, Ford, what about my home? You start guiltily. Does he actually know that the Earth is about to be destroyed? You start to ask him, then stop. If he knows, what the zark is he doing lying here in the mud in front of... You look around. You notice the bulldozer properly for the first time. You notice Arthur's house. You notice the workman. The penny drops. His house is about to be demolished. You feel like a complete... What's the word? Tool? Look at Prosser. Oh no, actually, idiot was the word I was looking for. In a reckless moment, you go completely mad and decide that you ought to take Arthur with you. You try to tell Arthur about the importance of getting a drink, but he's rambling on about a man called Prosser. Oh, I should have said idiot. Anyway. Mr. Prosser from the local council is standing on the other side of the bulldozer. He seems to be wearing a digital watch. Talk to Prosser. Oh. Prosser can't hear you from here. Go to Prosser? You walk around the bulldozer. Prosser is standing here looking cross and frustrated. Realising that you're a friend of Arthur's, he starts to talk to you. He says that this sort of protest is all very well, but what Mr. Dent must realise is that he's had plenty of time to make a formal protest at the proper time and place, and that spending months going through the appropriate official channels, filling in the appropriate official forms, and going to the appropriate official public hearings is the right way of going about it, and lying around whimsically in the mud is not. He says that personally he hates mud, and despises the sort of people who lie in it.
So we have to compliment him on his wristwatch.
Watch? Ask Prosser about watch. Prosser shakes the digital watch. Hasn't worked for months. I keep wearing it only because I think digital watches are neat. Fix watch. I'm not sure it's broken. Can't get it. I feel like there's something to do with the water, the fact we've got mineral water with us.
Am I just misremembering something about him complimenting Prosser on his watch?
Oh. Doesn't know the word compliment.
No. Compliment.
Have I misspelt it?
Isn't that the other? That's.
Oh yeah. Doesn't know that one either. Suggestions.
Don't we have to agree to get Prosser to lay down for Arthur?
We do.
So how do we say that in terms of the parser here?
Argue with Prosser. That's not one I recognise. Ask
Prosser to lie down.
Ask Prosser to lie down. Prosser blinks in astonishment. You mean go and lie in the mud in his place? You explain that Arthur will only move if someone else takes over for him. Prosser shakes his head in such a manner as to suggest that he is very weary of the world, and you tactfully forbear from mentioning that it won't be troubling him much longer. Reluctantly, he follows you back towards Arthur. You rapidly conclude the business. Prosser lies in the mud. Arthur, bewildered, nevertheless stands up and appears ready to follow you to the pub. Giving the towel to Arthur. Still refuses. Let's go south. Arthur follows us. West. Pub. Barman serving at the bar. Behind the bar is a shelf. It is full of the sort of items you find on shelves behind bars in pubs. Buy beers. Buy beer. You order 6 pints of bitter. 3 for you, 3 for Arthur. According to the Hitchhiker's Guide, this should cushion your system against the coming shock of the matter transference beam. As you drink the first pint, you mention to Arthur that you are from a different planet, but it makes little impression. This surprises you because you thought it was the sort of thing that would interest people.
Buy peanuts.
Ah, yes, very good. You buy some peanuts, which you'll need to replace protein loss from the matter transference beam, a tip you picked up from the Hitchhiker's Guide. Give guide to Arthur? No, he just refuses.
Because we get given the guide once we're in the Vogon ship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
I think, yeah, drink another beer.
It goes down well. At least they managed to get something right on this benighted planet. You decide it's time to tell Arthur that the world is about to end. You tell him. Arthur is completely unperturbed. Curious. You wonder what sort of news it would take to disturb him. Final one. You hear it goes down well. You hear a muffled crash. It's probably Arthur's little house getting knocked down, which you tell him. This does upset him, and he tears out the door. Through the window, you see him running up the lane. A small dog chases after him, yapping, and he throws it a cheese sandwich. The dog devours the sandwich with passion and ignores a passing microscopic space fleet.
Now, I wonder if you would still get that text if you hadn't done the cheese sandwich thing, which might be the only clue in the entire game that that's what should have happened.
Well, the clue is in the microscopic fleets section, we end up on the Earth, and the dog does eat us. So I think there's a clue. There's a clue there.
Yeah.
That we're supposed to distract it somehow, but maybe it's not obvious that we need to do it with the cheese sandwich. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what you do get. I suspect it's not actually random which of the different things it chooses. We probably can't do this until we've done the fleet ones successfully anyway. Or maybe this gives us another opportunity to do it. If we hadn't have done it at the beginning, maybe we could do it now as Ford.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Don't know.
East, Country Lane. You run up the lane after Arthur. You pass a serene dog. Fate cannot harm him. He has dined today. You reach the site of what was Arthur's home. It is now a pile of rubble. Mr. Prosser looks sheepishly triumphant, a trick few people can do, as it requires a lot of technically complex deltoid muscle work. Front of house. Arthur Dent is here. Mr. Prosser from the local council is standing at the side of the bulldozer. He seems to be wearing a digital watch. Oh, what do we do?
Well, now give towel. We need to give a towel to Arthur, and we need to give peanuts to Arthur.
No, it refuses our offer.
We need to give the signaling device. Well, the signaling device kind of falls out, doesn't it?
Yeah, give device.
I wonder whether giving him the towel might cause the signaling device to fall out, but it didn't.
Maybe you have to wait until the Vogons arrive. So yeah, both give the towel and give the device results in politely Arthur Dent refuses your offer. Right on schedule, according to the news you picked up last night on your sub-ether sensormatic, a huge fleet of Vogon constructor ships hurtles noisily through the sky. Time is very, very short. Storms break in the wake of the ships. The wind whips at you and makes it difficult to stand. You grab hold of a tree.
Save it.
Mhm.
We're about to die.
Okay.
Don't we get his satchel? Don't we take the device out of his satchel?
No, Ford gets it out of his satchel and drops it, and then we pick it up off the ground. We do pick up his satchel later in the Vogon hold because we need it to get the Babelfish.
When do we wet a towel and wrap it around our head?
We don't. We put a towel over our head at the bug bladder beast. I think we don't. I don't think we do any. Do we do anything with the towel? I don't think we do. In the TV series, they lie down with their feet on the towel, and then when they arrive in the Vogon ship, they've switched around and their head is on the towel. Right? I think.
We got some points, by the way.
Oh, we did. We just got 5 points by the looks of it, did we?
No, we're down to 210, so we got 15.
Okay. Earth. Vogons. 70. Okay, let's grab Arthur. Not bloody likely. The vast yellow ships thunder across the sky, spreading waves of terror and panic in their wake. The voice of the Vogon captain slams across the country, insisting that the planning charts and demolition orders have been available at the local planning office in Alpha Centauri for 50 years, and it's too late to start making a fuss about it now. You remove the electronic sub-ether signaling device from your satchel. Lights pulsate across its surface. You fumble with a thumb as you hold onto the tree against the fierce wind. It falls to the ground near Arthur's feet. Arthur is struggling desperately towards you. The end of this planet is now only seconds away. Tell Arthur to get device? He can't hear you above the noise. Fierce gales whip across the land and the thunder bangs continuously through the air in the wake of the giant ships. You struggle to reach the thumb, but the wind is too fierce and you're driven back. Fortunately, at this point, Arthur picks up the thumb and somehow manages to push the right button. However often you do it, you are still stunned by the shock of dematerialization. The scene around is ripped away like a flimsy black cloth. Everything becomes dark.
Interesting that the Vogon announcement was in English.
Yeah. Yes.
So we didn't actually have to do anything there at all, did we? It just all happened.
It just all happened, but we didn't end up with a satchel fluff. It might be in the satchel.
It might.
Mm.
Oh, where is the satchel? Oh, there is a satchel. We can't. It's Ford's and it's private. Oh, I didn't know.
Crack on. Just.
So that's
So now.
Sorry, go on. Sorry, Spandus, you started saying something and now you've had a conversation with each other, but you're muted, so.
That's what I don't want.
Don't worry.
So that's 2 areas we've been to and not returned with anything.
But we did get to the end of them.
Mm.
We got to the end of them, but we got nothing for them.
Who knows?
I feel like there's a puzzle here.
Did we decide not to go back to the tool thing?
Yeah,
No.
no, we're going to
That's
because
what we're going to do.
yeah,
Mm.
Yeah,
because
but
Chris went back, but the random thing sent us to forward instead.
Mm.
and now we have the same issue.
Where next?
Well, we've basically just done another one and got nothing for it, which is the problem that we had, which is why we went back. So the question now is, do we need to go back and run this again to try and figure out how to end up with something that's useful? There's the fluff and the mineral water.
Why don't you crack on and do the Zaphod thing, and I'll see if I can find out whether the last one and Zaphod's one we
Result
need
in
to do
anything.
something.
Sounds like a good plan, Lee.
I mean, it's the one opportunity for us to get things out of the satchel, right? I mean, we can't open the satchel as Arthur because it's private, but when we're Ford, we can open the satchel. So I am really tempted to open to take stuff out of the satchel. I mean, obviously we tried giving Arthur the towel and the device, neither of which he accepted. But satchel fluff.
So he didn't take the towel either, did he?
No, he didn't take the towel or the device. I know. That's what I mean.
But
So chances are he wouldn't take anything that you offer him.
no, but yeah. But we might be able to make the towel wet and then put the wet towel back in, which would mean that when we then took the towel out in our timeline, it was a wet towel, not a dry towel. But I might be overthinking things.
We do need to get the fluff to Arthur.
Yes. Yeah. This is what I mean. It's so it like feels obvious within the logic of this game.
Mm.
It feels like we need to get the fluff. The fluff is important. In this game, the least important seeming things are the most important. And this fluff is important for some reason. And we have access to it, and then we don't keep it. So
Yeah. Either that or somebody's watching this going, why are these idiots so concerned about fluff?
well, if they're wondering that, they haven't watched the other 6 episodes. Frankly.
So do
Question-
we don't need the water, Lee, we just need the fluff.
So I've read through a series of hints, and the the very last one says, "What was the point of this scene?" And it says, "Oh, you learn a lot about Ford's motivations." And then it says, "The entire point of the scene is acquiring one particular item for use on the Heart of Gold." And then the next one is, "It's in the satchel." And the next one is, "It's the satchel fluff."
Okay.
Okay.
And then and then there's a way to transfer it other than the satchel so that it will be accessible when you get back to the Heart of Gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
What, like put it in Arthur's gown pocket or something?
Yeah, and that
Mm.
seems, yeah.
You can't see it. Yeah, Arthur's pocket isn't a thing. I wonder if we've waited too long by the time that we're struggling against the Vogon fleet.
Can you not just give it to Arthur?
Arthur hiccups, takes the fluff and sticks it in his pocket. Right, that is what we need to do. Let's see if we can get fluff and give it to Arthur. Get fluff. Give it to Arthur. No, give fluff to Arthur. Arthur hiccups, takes the fluff and sticks it in his pocket. Boom, 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 dark. ZZZZ. Listen, south. Inventory. It looks like your gown contains satchel fluff, pocket fluff. We win. Everybody happy?
Hooray!
Yay.
So I bet there's something. I bet the toolbox is important. I bet we need a tool from the toolbox somehow.
Yeah.
I think that's just kind of told us that that's true. Okay, so this is like hog 5 second time round. Don't worry, this makes sense to me. It doesn't. The safe naming convention. Right. Okay. So now, south and up. Press generator switch. Now we should end up at the stealing the heart of gold.
Yeah, I think so.
Dark. Wait. See. Oh. Hear, see, feel, taste.
Smell.
Smell. Shadow. Bug bladder beast. So we're in the lair again. Ravenous bug bladder beast of trial is here, looking particularly nasty and hungry. The beast whips its evil-smelling tail away from your nose and bellows a brain-chattering roar. By suddenly popping out of nowhere, you have disturbed its train of thought. However, the beast is beginning to get used to this sort of thing, shrugs it off, and sinks 10 or so of its tungsten carbide vast pain claws into you. Everything becomes dark. Try it again. Smell. Vogue on hold. Along one wall is a tall dispensing machine. In the corner is a glass case with a switch and a keyboard. A pair of Vogon guards stand nearby, waving acrid-smelling stun guns an inch away from your face. Simultaneously, they fire. Everything becomes dark. Press generator switch. Wait. C, okay. Look at light. Yes. The light resolves itself into the bright orange sun of Damagran. Oh, the remnants of a rapidly dispersing crowd gasp at your appearance. You are immediately seized by guards. Oh, this is behaving as if we'd already done this. I'm sure I went back further than doing this. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it looks like the save that you restored was after this.
Can you sort by date rather than by name? Or have you got them all numbered anyway?
I've got them all numbered.
Okay.
Oh, maybe oh, yeah, what happened here?
Which one did you restore?
This one. Before stealing. That's stealing Heart of Gold 2. That should be a safe one. Maybe I got that one by accident. This one definitely is a safe one.
Why would it be dark again?
This looks better because this is our score is what I would expect it to be.
I can't remember exactly how we we did it and then went back and did it again. I can't exactly remember why. I'll have to go back and watch last week's stream. Okay, we are in the right place though. So that is the right save. That's
Yeah, we don't get much chance to look around the speedboat because we're trying to
we don't.
like hurtle it towards some cliffs so that the autopilot kicks in, aren't we?
Yes.
When we arrive, do we leave the ship immediately, or can we still look around?
Good question. That's what I was thinking.
When we arrive, you mean here?
Like after we've not crashed into the cliffs.
We do have a few turns though, because the
We
first time we
do.
were doing this, we were faffing around, weren't we? And we didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So I guess we need to find a way to unlock the toolbox.
There's a toolbox here outside the pilot seat, so you have to get up, I think, and then get toolbox taken. You continue to steer towards the narrow channel. Okay, and then we run out of time. So we can't go anywhere. We can't move anywhere. Oh, and we've run out of time.
Just look again.
Okay. Presidential speedboat in the pilot seat. You're piloting the speedboat, which features very simple controls, towards the island of France, footnote 3, where the dedication ceremonies for the Heart of Gold will occur. You're currently steering the boat towards a narrow channel between towering cliffs and a rocky spire. There is a toolbox here outside the pilot seat.
What's inside the pilot seat then?
Us.
Yeah, can we check that there's
The only-
anything else?
The only
Like
thing
stuff down
we
the side.
can look at, isn't it? The seat.
Yeah, there's nothing else here.
Chair is very comfortable with a thick plush cushion.
Examine cushion.
Get cushion, you're in it. The chair is very comfortable.
Look under it.
You discover and pick up a small key and a piece of fluff under the seat cushion. Ah, well done, Rosie.
Hooray.
Well done.
Indeed. Don't listen to me.
Now we've got to figure out the order to do it quickly enough. Look under cushion. What do we need to do with this with the autopilot? Do people remember?
Don't you have to steer it towards the cliffs and it pops up automatically?
But all that we need to do is to get the key, get the toolbox, and then steer.
The boat is now heading towards the cliffs. Now I can get up and get the toolbox. So we should be good now, right?
Did you get the fluff and the key?
Yes. Yes.
Open toolbox.
We have
Unlock
toolbox, small key, seat cushion fluff. Autopilot leaps to life, steers the boat away from the towering cliffs, and the crowd. Okay, so unlock toolbox with key. Toolbox opens, revealing a magnifying glass and a laser-assisted monkey wrench. Get all. Oh. Get.
We can read the writing.
Hooray!
Oh yeah.
That's the first time that we've actually got anything
That's immediately
that we think
useful.
will actually let us solve a known puzzle.
Okay, I'm just saving it here.
Didn't get any flipping points though, did we?
It's frugal. On the
Flipping hell, we
points.
didn't. Flip.
Apparently, this is a
Ah.
family.
So we're resting on a plume of water still. We haven't gone to the dedication ceremony yet. So this is the right location to do this stuff. And it says there is a pilot seat here. So that was maybe the point at which we should have looked and noticed that there was a pilot seat to interact with. But that's cool. That we've done it, right? So we've got a monkey wrench, a magnifying glass, a toolbox, a small key, and seat cushion fluff. So presumably now we just go north and carry out the heist.
I'm a bit worried that one of the earlier puzzles we didn't pick up any fluff now.
We need to go back to everywhere we've ever been to check for fluff.
I don't know.
You all right, Chris?
Yeah,
I think you
I'm
just killed Chris.
Sorry, I just froze.
So if the fluff is from one from every character, then I think we're okay. Because
I also just realised that I forgot to zoom my camera in. There we go. Oh, go away. Sorry about that. Had a bit of a moment.
Oozing with professionalism.
I know, yeah. Hashtag production values. I was just thinking, like, the two areas where we did not stop it. Anyway, the two areas where we did not retrieve any fluff from were the bug blatter beast and the microscopic space fleet, invasion fleet. I'm just running through in my head, were there opportunities to get fluff from somewhere on either of those?
let's get through this.
Yeah.
Okay, gang. Let's just get through this.
I like Lee's theory that it's we've got Arthur fluff,
Yeah.
we've got Ford fluff, we've
Yeah.
got Trillian fluff, and we've got Zaphod fluff.
Oh, that is a good shout. That is a good shout. Yeah, sorry, I missed that. You're right. Everybody has contributed some fluff. Well, that's good enough for me.
I mean, that's obviously what he would be thinking when he wrote the game. So.
Yeah. Okay, who can remember what we need to do here? Look at the crowd, it is big. Look at the banner. President Beelrocks is a swell guy, footnote 15.
Isn't it something about lots of weapons?
Yeah, I think if we hang around long enough, doesn't Trillian show up?
Trillian will come out,
Yeah.
She tries to get us to remember a plan.
So Trillian turns up and points her gun at us.
Yeah.
We then have to tell the guards to drop their weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Yes.
we take the gun off Trillian.
Yeah.
And then we shoot the rifles.
Yeah. And then
How
go.
the hell do I know that?
Well done, Mike. Flipping heck.
That's very unlike you, Mike.
It's very unlike me.
And those are things that we didn't even get points for, so I have no idea how you remembered it.
No.
Good
You
going.
know that other neurodivergent thing of not remembering important stuff,
Yeah.
but having perfect recall of completely. I'm going to remember that till I die now. I just realised. Carry on.
Okay. Yeah, so we've waited long enough. Trillian leaps out of the crowd, grabs you by the necks, and points a blaster at your left head. Guards rush out, photon rifles poised to shoot. Stay back, shouts Trillian. One more step, and the president of the galaxy is fried meat. The guards seem unsure and look to you for instructions. Tell guards drop rifles. I think this was a bit of an incantation moment, wasn't it? I don't remember what the right thing was. Please tell. Okay. Guards drop rifles. Yes. The guards hesitate, then toss their photon rifles into a pile in front of you. Get blaster. And then shoot rifles. The rifles explode in a flashy display of sparks and shrapnel. The crowd cheers widely. It thinks you're terrific. The guards begin to look a bit concerned.
Now it's grab banner.
I think it's just go, isn't it?
Is it go? For some reason, yeah.
You and Trillian enter the Heart of Gold, that beautiful bauble you've been coveting ever since your decision to run for president of the galaxy. The excitement overwhelms you, or perhaps it's just the awesome hangover from last night. Everything becomes dark. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen. South. Up.
And yes, we've now got 210 points. Which
Okay.
is the number of points we had when we started doing the Ford one.
We're back to the amount of points we had when we started 48 minutes ago.
Wait, though.
But it's likely that Zaphod has the magnifying glass and the fluff and everything. So somewhere on the ship, I think those things are now.
Yeah. Oh. I think we're supposed to put them in Trillian's handbag.
Does she have her handbag with her when
Probably.
she's like pointing a gun at us?
Well,
I don't remember it saying.
Oh.
And she wouldn't, because she was. The handbag doesn't belong to Trillian. The handbag belongs to Trisha, her alter ego, when she's on Earth.
No, but it's the same woman.
Yeah, but she doesn't. Trillian doesn't have a handbag.
She does. She's literally left it here.
It's here.
No, that was the handbag that we got from her alter ego.
No. That was no. It wasn't. That's the handbag that Trillian left when we first arrived on the Heart of Gold.
Okay.
And it was literally the day after. The handbag was from the Islington party. The hangover. I immediately went and stole the Heart of Gold. I'm tempted to go back and see if we can put the fluff. I'll put all of those things.
Save now.
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
save.
it's getting so complicated.
Are we sure that Zaphod hasn't got a jacket or something here?
I've never seen one.
But we've never really spoken to Zaphod because he's in the
Can't speak
sauna.
to anyone.
Yet.
Yeah.
Can we go into the sauna?
No, yeah, we come straight back out again. Yeah, you go west, you enter the sauna, after several hours you come out a changed man. That's just what the sauna does. Handbag's empty, because we took the tweezers out of it. We don't have very much time. Like when we're with Trillian, we don't have much time to put individual items into a handbag.
I mean, we could just give it to Trillian.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think we're definitely missing something. haven't got a pocket. If we go north, we can't go to the east. Do you think it would be better to leave the ceremonies? No. And when
There's
she
nothing in
turns
the
up,
hints. There's nothing in the hints about
give fluff to Brilliant. Like she refuses her offer. Holding a blaster.
Put fluff in the handbag.
There isn't a handbag here. No.
I think I'm with Lee. I think it's going to be on the spaceship somewhere, but just not on us.
Yeah. Seat cushion fluff. Magnifying glass, monkey wrench. Okay. I mean, we can look around. Plotter. Right, there's nothing on the bridge. Nothing in the galley. Ah, look. Ah, here we go. Hatchway. You're at the bottom of the gangway. A hatch below you is closed. A small access space to starboard. There is seat cushion fluff here. Small key is here. Toolbox is here. Magnifying glass here. Okay, everything's down by the hatch. That's cool. Okay. Drop thing. Get magnifying glass. Do we need the toolbox? What else is here? Okay, everything is now in the thing, apart from the toolbox. We could look at the message if we want to.
Let's do the last thing. Otherwise, our brains will get fried because it's actually a thing that we've already done, but we've got to do it because we haven't done it yet on this. Does that sound reasonable?
Okay, well, you want to do the Ford bit again?
Yeah.
To make sure that we've done all of the bits.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. I mean,
Sorry, which bit? What are we doing again?
Ford.
because when Chris restored and we did the Ford thing, he hadn't restored far enough back. So we'd actually done Ford after the Zaphod. So the reason that Chris couldn't get back to the Zaphod puzzle was because we'd already done it.
I know.
Okay.
I can't believe he didn't want to read the message on the thing.
I know.
We've literally got 5 minutes left. Can we not end on a high?
I've got to do this really quickly.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so you need to remind me what I need to do here. So we go north. Talk to Arthur. I think this is on rails anyway, isn't it? Give towel to Arthur. Oh.
No, you just need to go talk to. Let's go to Prosser, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I need to give the towel to him first, don't I? Oh.
You know,
No, we could.
He never
Just the
managed to
flat.
get it done.
Yeah, you have to do this first. And that triggers you start guild, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Instead, he says, "Ford, what about my home?" You start guiltily. You have to trigger. It's trying to give him the towel that triggers your realization that Frost is even there. Prosser, lie down. Oh, idiot! I did it again. Yeah. Oh, go to Prosser. Now Prosser, lie down. Ready to follow us to the pub. Give fluff to Arthur.
Yeah, buy beer, buy
Peanuts.
He doesn't take the fluff. Perhaps if you had a few drinks in him. Okay, let's do this. Lane, is it west? Yep. Buy beer. Buy peanuts. Drink beer. Drink beer. Right, so Arthur's off. So east, north, Prosser, give fluff to Arthur.
Give it a Prosser.
Arthur Hiccups takes the fluff and sticks it in his pocket. I'm going to try giving him the water as well. Politely refuses. Okay, that's fine. Right on schedule. So this is now just on rails, right? Grab hold of a tree. Get device. Oh, the electronics will be the signaling device in your hand begins to whine. Lights pulsate across the surface. You fumble with the thumb. Falls to the ground. Arthur, pick up device. Can't hear you. Everything becomes dark. 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen. South. Inventory. Satchel fluff. Pocket fluff. Jacket fluff. Cushion fluff. 4 fluffs. Southwest. Open Nutrimat. Get board. Oh. Get magnifying glass. Drop thing. Get board. Look at board. Message printed in microscopic letters. Look at message with glass. Look at message with magnifying glass. Oh. Read message with glass. The message reads, "This is just a satirical device. It has no practical function." That's actually genuinely useful because I've been wondering that for a while. Whether the circuit board and all the dip switches do anything at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
They don't. I was quite surprised actually when the interface just worked and made us a cup of tea. To be honest, I assumed we had to fuck around with dip switches. But as the message confirms, thank you. At least I appreciate.
At least it was honest about it.
At least, yeah. I appreciate this bit of buffoonery.
Not wanting to throw a spanner in the works, but what if that message
is a lie,
referring to the message?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, we said earlier that a whole section of this game can fuck right off.
So, are we ready to make the tea now?
We are.
Yeah.
We're all set for next week. Make
Save.
the tea. Save. Yes.
Oh, we still haven't got through the door either.
No. That's okay. We know that's a puzzle for the future.
Yeah.
Ready to make tea. Well done, everybody. We did the five random areas that you get to from the Heart of Gold. and we got all the fluff that was required. And now, hopefully, we can solve the next thing, which presumably is going to involve the hatch and getting off the ship.
Yes, so yeah.
But we need to make the cup. No, what do we? No, that's right. We need to make the cup of tea.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chris. Because then making the cup of tea overloads the computer, which causes the emergency, which means we then need to go and plug in
Yep.
the thingy to the thingy and then press the button, which will then take us hurtling towards the planet where we crash and have to escape through the hatch or something like that.
I think
Maybe
we
just
land.
Yeah.
Right.
I just had a thought, though. You know the door that won't let us in until we prove that we're intelligent?
Yeah.
Mm.
Isn't there something? I've got a vague memory of something that happens when we meet Zlati Bartfast on Magrathea, where he mentions the smartest thing that humans ever did, or something.
In this game or in the?
No, in the book.
In the book.
Yeah. I just had a little tickle of a very old memory about. I thought, well, maybe we have to show it a mouse, but we didn't make mice.
No, they made up.
Yeah. But maybe, however we get into the door, we need to get from Zlati Bartfast. That would make sense. Because there's just those two puzzles left, right? That we know of.
The grating.
Well, the grating is the hatch. The grating is that's where the hatch mechanism is. So presumably we need to solve that to open the hatch to get out, to get to Magrathea, to meet Zlati Bartfast.
Yeah.
And then maybe we get something from Zlati Bartfast that allows us into the room, into Marvin's room, through the door. I'm just speculating. I don't really know. We'll find out. Hey, we're only on episode 7. You know, we could do this in half the time it took us to do fish. Cool. On that note,
Half the time, half the enjoyment.
Well, I mean, at least we're wise to it, right? At least, you know, we figured out that we hadn't really solved those two areas that we just did.
True.
And we figured out how to go back and do them, and we did. Like, we worked them out. Even you know, without looking them up in a walkthrough, like, I was convinced that we needed to do something more. And obviously we saw that we had some fluff. Of course we need to figure out how to get the fluff back. Luckily, it was a case of just giving it to Arthur. Cool, though. All right, everybody. Have a brilliant week. And everybody else that's joined us. Cheers,
Bye.
everyone.